What's going on, guys? Just wanted to share a little tip that the gentleman who rebuilt my carbs shared with me. It's a guy named by the name of Billy Carr. Those of you who are subscribed to the V4 muscle bike forums or have been around the Magna scene know who that guy is. He does some top-notch work. So I sent off my carbs to be rebuilt. Just didn't have the time. 2 kids, so I got him back, and well, he said the carbs were off. He said to replace the coolant crossover tube, so I figured I'd kind of share some advice that he shared with me since it was pretty good stuff. So you'll notice these are the coolant crossover tubes here. They go in the front cylinder head and the rear cylinder head. Right now, the rear cylinder head one is taken off, just so I can show you. So here, and then on that side. So he said they have a tendency to leak just because the seals go bad over time, and sure enough, when I pulled the first one, man, they were pretty nasty. So I soaked them in degreaser overnight and just kind of cleaned them up, sanded the mating ends, and then threw the new seals on that he provided with the rebuild kit with a little bit of oil, and they were good to go and just slapped right on there. So just kind of wanted to show you exactly what he was talking about here. Let's move on over to the workbench. So as you can see, he's done a nice job cleaning them up and bench synced them and all that jazz. So I'm kind of pumped to kind of get them back on there. So this is kind of part of the process as far as kind of getting them back on. So here's a better look at what one of those coolant crossover tubes looks like. Mine were in pretty rough shape. I mean, it's still not perfect, but it's better than it was by far. So I just kind of soaked them, and you see this is just some stuff that's just gunk and grime that, I mean, I'm afraid to go too much further because I don't want to eat too much into this metal tube here. But anyways, so these are the seals that he provides. So I just use a little bit of engine 4-cycle small engine oil that I had on hand, just kind of soak these suckers up and just slap them on there. And the reason he said that you want to do this is because when you go to mate these back to the front cylinder heads and the rear cylinder head, that they have a tendency to roll. So as you're kind of putting it back on, you want to put them on both with even pressure. That way they don't roll on you. And he said the oil will kind of help prevent that. So if they roll, they're going to leak, he said. Anyways, that was just a quick little tip. I thought it was kind of handy and nice. So best of luck, and let me know if you guys have any questions.